Okay, so this is 26 March 2022, and I'm going to be giving my final roundup of this morning's 26 March by-elections update. I have been to almost all the polling stations in Pumula. That is Pumula High School, Maswazi Primary School, Godwayo Primary School, Pumula South Primary School, and Premier College, which is a private school, I think. So all the by-elections, the polling stations are at schools, and the ones that I've seen. And now I'm at Mandwandwe Primary School, Mandwandwe Secondary School in Nkulumane. And this is very interesting what I'm seeing here. A lot of people coming to vote. The turnout here is not going to be like the other by-elections where you had 100 people or 200 people. I expect numbers in the thousands in terms of people voting. And also, the interesting thing is that when I was in Pumula, the people voting there are older. So people 40 and above, and mostly women. Whereas when I came to Nkulumane, the people who are voting, very, very young people. I saw just now a group of about 5 youngsters who I can say are between 18 and 20 walking out. But there's also some people, some adults here. I'm looking right now, it's a mom who I can say is about 45 to 50 with a husband. I'm seeing a lot of women voting. That is the pattern that I'm seeing here. There's lots of women who are voting. And this is quite a different experience from what I've had in the past where a lot of men were voting. So let's see what happens. But this is the current situation. There's rain today in Bulawayo. It's raining. And so maybe that has deterred some people from coming out in the morning. So the numbers must go up later on. But very, very peaceful voting. I've talked to the polling officers. I'm going to talk later on to the ward presiding officer in Pumula later on if she's able to talk to me. I think it's Ngube. So a very interesting election here in Bulawayo where there's by-elections in Nkulumane and in Pumula. The polling stations are quite spread out in Pumula. And in Nkulumane, obviously, there'll be a lot of those. I won't be able to go to all of them. But in general, the turnout looks to be very, very high. It's not low. Like we have seen in the past where you saw a certain election where there were 30 people voting. Right now, I'm looking at quite a number of people who have already voted. And right now, the time is 10 o'clock, 10:17. So I expect the numbers to be quite high. And this is peaceful election. ZEC is doing a great job. I think everyone needs to encourage ZEC to continue doing it this way. It's a great job. Thank you very much. I'll probably talk to you again later on in the evening. There's not going to be much happening except for the results being displayed. So when they display the results, I hope they do so at the close of the polling. I won't be able to go because it'll be quite dark. But tomorrow morning, I'll do another round and show you the numbers as they are displayed here in at the police stations in Bulawayo. Thank you very much, and I hope that if you're in the areas where there's voting, you go and vote.